Good morning, it's Rachel here, and I am going to just do a random making. I just pulled these things out of my to-do basket, and I thought, I didn't even look what they are, but we'll just have a look and make them into things. So here's a piece of very thick paper. There's a printed out tag. There's some of these tags, some are hard and some are soft. A piece of paper glued together, not very well. A photograph, don't think I'll use that, but envelope. This piece, oh, that's already done. Might do some more of those. And then these things, these bits of envelopes and stuff like that, that I might like to use. Okay, so we're just going to see what happens, what I get out of them. Okay, so we have this. What could we do with this? Okay, we could make... Okay, I'll put those aside. I've got this envelope. Let's decorate this envelope. Put my fabric scissors away. Have a sip of coffee. It's just one of those I don't know days. I've got some printed out marbled paper here. I don't know if this was like one of my book covers or whether it came from the graphics fairy. I'd have to look in the computer. I can't remember. But I printed it out because they're very nice things to have. So I'm just going to take off the right edge. So how is everyone? I hope you're all well. I know I haven't answered all my comments yet, but I'm getting there. But I did notice that quite a few people commented on the aggressive bus drivers around the world. So it must be a global bus driver thing that they are aggressive. I'm just going to stick it down. So I might even wrap it round. That they must all be like that. I guess their bus is bigger than our cars, unless you drive a truck. And so they feel like they can bully us and push us off the road, that we, they know that we're going to try and avoid hitting them at all costs because they'll crash us. So that was interesting to see. I hadn't noticed it in Australia when I've been there, but I don't actually, well, I don't really drive much anymore when I'm in Australia. I just let people drive me around because I'm used to driving on the wrong side of the road. Oh, sorry, the right. Well, I guess some of you would argue it's the right side of the road. For us in Australia, we drive on the opposite side of the road like the Brits. So sometimes I go and sit in the wrong side of the car. And Lily's like, Mum, why are you sitting on that side? Don't you have to drive? And I'm like, oh yeah, silly me. Okay, it's just something that's, it's just built in you when you grow up on the other side of the road. Okay, right. I've got to find some more pieces of paper. I do have scraps here, but I have worked on using those. I think I would quite like this paper with the, oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't know. This will be used somewhere. So what I'll do is I'll put my glue on the edge of the tea-dyed paper. And then I'm going to grab the envelope and glue all the rest of it. That'll make my life easy. And we have a wonderful rainy day. It's cold. I even had to wear a puffy vest out this morning. I had my sloppy on and I wore a padded vest and it was fabulous. And I'm actually thinking I'm gonna, well, actually no, one end I'll snip off because it'll probably go in a journal as a page sort of thing. And the other, I think I could wrap that around. Let me just trim this off here. I've got to be careful not to cut the flap. Even if I did, I could fix it. Right. And I need to trim that one down. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this little bit here as well. Wrap it around. Ooh, just made it. Because I don't want to, well actually I don't want to stick that down, but I'll put a piece of paper over that. So so what I'm really making here is I guess, something that's going to go in as a page in a journal. And then I will, excuse me, did I cut it? No, thank heavens for that. Okay, so that's the way that will go. So I'll decorate that, or it could even just stay like that. And then I need to put something on here, and I need to cover this, and then I'm going to snip it at the top, or I can snip it down the side. Just have to decide. What do I prefer? So this is not quite as bulky as it was. It was really getting out of hand. So let's have a look here. We'll grab another piece of paper, and we need something that's good. That's not going to be wide enough. No. Oh, well, I could put it there and then have something. Why don't I do that? So let me just tear this down. This is one of Steffi's background papers. Clever chook that he is. Right. I just didn't. No, it's just one. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just one of those days. I get anxiety about it. I sort of flap about and don't know what to do. I do know what to do, but then I don't know what to do, if you know what I mean. Like, it's just like, oh no, don't want to do that. Oh no. It's just that kind of time of the year. I think I'm, you know what it is? It could be the transition into Christmas. That's what it could be. Because I'm starting to think about Christmas. But then I think, you know, when I pull out Christmas, it really takes over. And so I think that's where I'm, you know, like I want to start Christmas, but then I know that other things will fall to the wayside because I pulled out Christmas. So I need that piece of paper back up. I'm just going to fold that over because it's sticky. I just need to slide. Now, when you're doing this thing, what you do is you get your piece of fabric you want to glue down. You run a bit of glue down the side there. If I can find my other glue, here it is. So you run your glue down here. But you don't want to put glue all over it because otherwise you'll glue this bit down and that's part of your pocket. So what you have to do is put this away. You need to put that there, and then you need to put your glue on here like this, so you don't get glue where you want your pocket. And I'm going to put glue everywhere because I'm now going to put another piece of paper on. Okay, so then that, we need to take that out. We'll go here. Whoopsie. That's not very good. Oops, I didn't do that very well, but anyway. I've got a bit of a gap there. Okay, so that's that. And then when I cut that, it'll be open, but I want to put a piece of paper here as well. And I'm thinking I might put a piece, I think this would work really nicely with it. So I'm just going to tear this off. And I'll keep that bit there because I can use that somewhere. And I'll get rid of that. And I'll put that in my little scrappy thing. And I'm just going to tear off. Maybe I should hand tear it. Not too wide. And that will go there. So I need two. I like doing these things. I need to fold that one up. Okay. And then that can be just there ready to go in a journal. And then decorate it at the time. I mean, this bit here, excuse me. Just going to snip that off. This doesn't really need decorating, and nor does this really, because they could be writing spots. And then we need to do something here with the flap. So I'm just going to have a sip of coffee. And you'd think I'd be happy because it's, you know, it's raining outside. It's one of those days that you just want to stay inside and do things. Oh, I think I like the look of this with that. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another pocket. So let's, and I've done this before when I've actually put something like this in the journal and then I've added this on afterwards. We'll do it now. So it's ready to go. I think that's kind of fun, just if you've got a basket like me of things that need to be sort of completed or worked on or whatever, and just randomly pull a handful out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that on there. I'm going to put my glue on here. Got to think about this. A good way to recycle your envelopes instead of throwing them out. I think I put enough glue. I'm going to put this here, like so. Is that straight? Yes, ish. Okay, and what I could do is I could tear it down to the same height as that, or I could leave it like that. And now that would go in a big journal. So I could make it to go in a big journal. Well, maybe I'll make it a bit smaller actually. So what I might do is fold this. I folded that down there. I just made it up and bring that there. Now, would I like this to come over there? I would. That's what I'm going to do. So let's just crease that. And then what I need to do is I'm just going to cut this here. And that's going to glue down there and that's going to glue there. Totally make it up as you go. I haven't exactly done something like this before, but you know how it is. So that's going to go there. That's going to glue over there, and that's going to glue there. And you'll see in a sec. It looks weird now. Oh, wait, I don't want to do that yet. What I need to then do is also put some glue along here to close the bottom. And I've created something that can go into a journal. You could, if you're doing a Midori binding, you could even just slip it into the center under the elastic. If you're doing a Midori binding. So, oh, the other place I needed to put glue down, which I didn't think about, was, let's just see, here. Just to make sure it all sticks. And then I need to put glue on my two flaps here. That's sticky. So put glue on here, like so, glue there. And you'll see how it's working out in a sec. That's going to go there. Now, am I going to have any problems here? No. Oh, I've got that little, I see, I didn't bring it right. Just a minute. We need to adjust the design a second. We need to, silly me, we need to bring our crease, fold it flush. That's what we need to do. Fold it flush, otherwise we'll have a crease. Oh, that just ripped, there we go. And fold that one flush as well. That's going to go on there. And that, there we go, now it opens. So this would be stitched into the signature. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh dear, I contained myself. They're normally very loud, my sneezes. So this is a big pocket and you can write on it. And then to remind ourselves that it's a pocket, we can just do a snip like this. So it's obvious. And you can put a nice big journal card. Why don't we make a journal card to go in there? And I'm thinking, now where will I snip this? I think I'm going to snip it on the side, just so we've got two different types of pockets. So then you just come down here and snip. Probably start sniffling now. Put that there like that, and see that it opens in there, and you've got a nice pocket in there. And again, we'll do this. Isn't that fun? So much fun. Here we go. Cool. And I'm loving the colours of all of this. That's one of my original collage pages. I actually collaged it and then scanned it because I didn't know how to do anything else. And then you won't really see that bit there because it'll be stitched in the signature. Cute. Okay, I'm going to make a big journal card to go in there. And I'm going to do it the Carol Laws way. And what she does quite often is she takes a... I'm just going to move that one over there. She takes a nice big piece of paper, like a, you know, like a, what do you call it? I've got some tea-dyed paper here. Let's put some tea-dyed paper on the back. I might use this one. And she just takes a nice big piece of journal paper, and then she makes a big journal card out of it. And I think I need to trim this one down. I was thinking I was going to keep that on there and fold it. Well, I could do that. Why didn't I do that? So if I just... Oh, that's already got something, because it was going to be a journal page. But I think I'm going to make a nice big journal card. So I just need to glue this here. I told you it's very random today, but you never know. Like, sometimes really good, cool ideas come out of random things, don't they? Because you're just mucking around, allowing yourself to do whatever you feel like, and then sometimes something new comes of it. So I want to put this on here, and I'll trim it down. Oh, it's crooked. Just call me Crooked Rachel today. I don't seem to be able to get things right. Excuse me. Why don't I do it this way? That would be the clever way to do it. Okay. It's just all regular copy paper, nothing stiff or anything like that. And I am going to trim. That's very grungy. That's too grungy for me. I know some people really love that, but I find that too grungy. So I'm going to cut that off. Very bad cutting. And cut that off. I think I'll get my trimmer and trim it down. But first I want to put this around like that. And you could actually even glue that and have it as a tuck. But I think I'm going to glue it right down because you could write on that. Just to create a bit of interest on the back of the journal card. And then I'm just going to cut my wonky edges off on the other parts. Okay, and I'm also going to snip my corners off. So that's like that. I'm going to snip my corners off because I like that. And then I've lost my... Oh, here it is. I think I'm going to put this on there. So I'm just going to tear that little edge off there, and I'm just going to put that on as a tab. Sometimes I use my punches, sometimes I just like it ripped. Put that on there and then just stick it down like so. And then I was thinking, do I need some sort of label? Not that one. Here come the sniffles. That's pretty. Says she and then puts it back. I like that one more. I think I like the darker colour, the contrast of the colour is what I like about it. And as I've mentioned before, if you can be bothered, if that's what you're feeling like doing, and you can, you know, when you create these sorts of things, if you create the bits that go in them straight away, then it makes life a lot easier later on. So that will go in there. Perfect. And have that peekabooing out. And we need to make something to go in here now. Do we have anything here that we could use? Well, I could trim this down. Why don't I trim this down and make that into a journal card? I need to trim a little bit off the edge as well. There we go. Let's see if I trimmed off enough so it will fit. Yes, okay. So first of all, it's not glued. I wonder if I could take it off. I'm just going to take that off because it's very thick paper and I didn't really need it to be doubled. I think I folded it over because it was all sticky. I'm just going to take that extra bit off because otherwise it's going to be very thick. Okay, that's good. And there's some lumpy bits there. That's glue. Okay, good. Right, have a sip of coffee, the last sip. Next, so I think I want to use up some of this paper, so I think I'll glue that on the reverse side. I better double check which was the side that I liked, and yeah, I like that side. Okay. I might fold that over. I'm just going to leave that for a second. Now, oh, I'm going to put that on there. That's cool. I think that was left over. I don't know what that's left over from. But anyway, I'm going to glue that on. Okay, and then this I'm just going to tear it so it looks torn, and then I'm going to fold it over there like that. And then I can put something on here. I could even leave it like that. I think I'm going to trim down the bit of this that you can see. Not very well. I probably should use my cutter. Obviously, in the time that you're creating, if you're like making tags and things for pockets and stuff like that, you're going to get less. Well, you're getting a lot made, but it feels like you're getting less made. I still don't like that. And I'm going to snip off my corners. Okay, and do I want to put something on there? Now these are transparent, so it'll be hard to see them when I take the backing off. So I won't put those on. I actually think I'm not going to decorate it because I really like it as it is. I'm going to put a tab on it. Just thinking, what paper will I use as my tab? Or do I have a tab punched? I think I could use this one. This was sent to me. I think I'll use that one. Okay, and that's going to slide in there. There we go. Good. So we've got something that we can slip into our journal. And they're writing pages as well, and there's plenty of writing pages there. It's all writing pages really. Here, 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 and here. And then you've got the big tag inside as well. 2 tags. So that's pretty cool. So that's done. That's project number 1. Now, what about these? These are very thin. So I've got, it's another one with 2 pages. I'm going to tear it in half. And I'm going to, oh, I cut that in half, didn't I? What a ding dong. I'm going to glue that there. Actually, I'll just put my glue on here, just to strengthen them. And I'll do this one as well. Make sure I get glue everywhere. Right. I'm just going to trim this one off because I've got glue all over it. That's one. Okay. Okay. Now what are we going to do with these? First of all, I'm going to back them. One I'm going to back with this, so I use this up, and I might have that. Well, they're both pretty grungy, so I think I'll have that side for a change. And we won't get through all of these things because I did pull out a lot. So that's that one. And I'm going to just snip here and here. And then this one, can have I've got a piece of this left. Let's put this on the back. If it's not enough, I'll just put a bit of tea-dyed paper on the back. You know, cover up the bit that I don't cover with the paper. Might be okay. We'll see. I'll keep that bit because you can always use that. Oh, just made it. That's lucky. I thought I might have a bit of white up there. I would have just stuck a little bit of strip of coffee dyed paper there. Okay, so I've got these two to decorate now. Get rid of that. Okay. Right. Now, I wanted to see if I might like something like that on there. I'm getting low on those. I think I've used quite a bit. I think that's all I've got left, for heaven's sake. Oh, there's a bit more. That's it. All the rest is washi. I also have these that I had done in the previous video. I love those colours. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's start with some book page. I always like to start with book page, if I can find some book page somewhere. I've got these lovely things too that I had made. I want to make more of those. I like having those just there ready to go. I've just got to find some book page. Now, where have I put it all? I think I used it. Okay, I've got to get some more. I think I might have some in here. Got a little piece of ledger there. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm going to use some of this. Put that there. And I'm thinking I might just put a piece of that there, and then no, not those colours, maybe not this. I like that. Oh, I quite like that. Let's tear that. I think I'm going to glue that down because that's already got the painted, the coloured text. And I'm going to put it down there actually. Okay, now this one. Let's put a piece of this. This is very old. It was one of the ones that was falling apart that I cut up. Okay, have we had the midday bells yet? I don't know. I can't remember. Okay. And then what? I like this one. I'm just going to do a quick fussy cut of that one. I don't know if I want to keep those. I might not keep this here, but I'm going to leave it on until I've cut it out, so then I can decide. Okay, shouldn't take too long to cut. I cut away all of the large bits around the sort of edge, and then I go in and do the details. That might be enough, but I might decide to cut that off. Yes, I think I will. I think that might be the midday bells. That's better. And then I wanted to see if I'd like a piece of this under there. I think I would. I'm going to put this piece there, like so. And then I might even, I'm thinking brown. Yeah. Put that, I love these colours. So cool. That could go up there. Might just cover up the to-do list. And I'm going to put that there, and I really like that. And then I'll punch that out afterwards. I love that. Cool. Okay, put that over there. Now this one, I'm thinking rather than just putting, this is just a piece of painted paper that was under paper, and then I stamped on it and did markings on it. I can't even remember what I did, and then I decided, oh, that might look good, cut up as paper tape. I won't say washi because it's not transparent, but it is paper tape, and it's so, the double-sided tape is so sticky. I'll put it a little bit more. No, I'm going to put it over there. And I don't think I'm going to do anything else to that. I quite like it just plain like that with the painted paper. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Keep those out. Okay, we've got I pulled out lots of those, but we've done 2 of those. This one, I'm loving these colours together. Oh, I think this is going to look nice on here. I love that. Put that there. Okay. Just another, you know, you just have a few more fun things to play with, really. You see the sea green there, or the sea blue, whatever you want to call it, sea foam sort of colour. I love that. Now, do I want something like, where is it? Not finding it now. I do. Because I'm not going to put any birds or flowers, just to have something different, because I've always got lots of those. Just have a little bit of geometrical. That was a painted one that we did. Love that. I could stick something on the back if I want to. Do I want to? No, I think I'll leave that one. That's done. Quick. Quick. Okay, this one. This one I need to, it's just regular copy paper, so I could glue it to that. Oh, perfect size, look at that. And I'll leave that. I like that little bit of red there, so I'll make sure I get that. Okay. Cool, perfect size. Okay, so that's the back, and now here we can put something on there, and kind of like that, or that one. Then I feel like it might need something else if I just do that little bit there. Maybe a little piece of this. That there, and let's just have a look at this again. I think I'm just going to put that on there. I really like that. I think Gowie used up all of hers straight away too, because they're just so much fun. I'm going to have to make some more. Cool. And that one's done, and I'll punch that out. Oh, I think I might punch it with this. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Oh, I like that. That one's done. Used up 2 bits there in one thing. Now, let's do one of these. So this is like a pocket. I think I'll have to, I like the ripped bit there, but it's not, I wouldn't be able to get it ripped, you know, as well at the back. So I think I'm just going to trim it off like so. And that can be a pocket that will glue down in a journal. So let's decorate that. Now, does this piece fit almost? So I think I'll glue that there. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to open it, and I need to put something, I don't know, I'll cover that up. That's what I'll do. I don't need to do anything. I'll just cover it. Now I'm wondering, oh no, I'm going to cover it. I'm not going to wonder anything. Stop wondering, Rachel. Just cover. Stay focused and stop thinking of going off on a tangent. Okay, that needs to glue. So that will go there. What other bits do I have? Oh, I did put a bit here. Now, I don't know if that will fit. That could go there, across there. But I need to tear it down just because it's wonky. Oh my goodness, look what I've done. Whoops. I'm just going to grab a wet one because I dirtied the window. There we go. Problem solved. Okay, now what am I going to put up here? Let's see what's in here. Well, that piece could go there. I know it's not torn, but it doesn't matter. Oh, actually, you know what I need to do? I do need to put paper in there. I wasn't thinking about that. You know what I could do? I could slide this in there because it's a funny shape. I don't really need that. I could slide that in there. Good idea. So let's get the glue on there. It's a funny shape. I can't think what I would do with that. So I'm going to put it inside there. It's cardstock, so it'll be easy to slide in because paper is a bit flimsy and then it's a little bit fiddly. Sometimes I just cut down the side and then glue it back together to be able to slide my paper in, but this will go in fairly well, I think. Look at that. And just have it meet there and grab my ruler and just put some pressure and make sure it sticks. There we go. Okay, well that was easily solved, and I used up another bit. Oh, and I thought maybe I could use this piece. It's a bit like a jigsaw puzzle. Put that there, just to there. Gosh, I've already run out of another glue. I think I only took this glue 2 days ago because I've been gluing a lot. Put that there. And do I want this little piece up here? I could, maybe not. I thought I had a few. They're not big enough. Oh, here we go. What are these? What's in this? I haven't put these away yet. Something like that. Yes, I'll just tear it. Oops. Okay, and then you can put something there, or I don't think I want that. Look, that's all I've got left of that. I could maybe put something of this. Quite like that. Just a sec. I'm going to take this bit off. I probably could try and tear it, but I won't risk it because I do really like that bit there. It's interesting. I mean, that's just nothing there. That's just a mess. But when you know, have a little strip of it, you like it. And I'm going to do another thing. I'll show you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to grab, oh, I put the Ohuhu pens back. It doesn't matter, I can grab, I might grab my paint. No, I don't want grey. I want black. Here we go. I'm going to go around the edge like this. And put a little border around my window. Cute. And then there, do I want something there? I don't think I want any of those. Maybe that one. And then just doing that little bit of marking on there just gives it that little extra effect. Well, I've been very pleased that I turned on the camera. I wasn't thinking, oh, you know, I always think, oh, I've got to do something specific, but you don't really. You can just take you along for the ride and just do it for the sake of it. You know, just for this craft, for the sake of crafting is what I want to say, not the video for the sake of videoing. I didn't feel like doing my Junk Journal July, didn't feel like doing Marguerite's challenge. Yep, that's going to be really good there. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to grab a new glue for this one because I'll probably rip it apart otherwise. I might rip it apart anyway. Oh, yes, nearly. And I do think it's nice sometimes just to have it peekabooing over the window. There we go. Cute. I like that. Okay, so I think that will end the video here. And I'll show you what we made. We made quite a bit. Okay. So, we just finished this pocket and I really like that. We did this. Oh. Hope I don't ruin it. Not that colour. I feel like doing that down the side here. Sorry, you just got to do what you feel like. That's what I feel like doing, is just shooting down the side there and putting a little border. It's probably awful, but anyway, that's what I felt like doing. There we go. I like that. Okay, so they kind of go together. And I've got this. This is very simple. Have that lovely colour there that's already on the tag. Then I put one of the Ohuhu coloured in adhesive labels and then a bit of the washi. And it's not all transparent, but a lot of it's transparent. So I really like that. And then this one, yep, we just use the washi again, and you can see the background through there, the old paper from the 1800s. And then that's a bit of painted paper. And that's the reverse side. Oh, I love this one. This one's pretty. A little flower there, and then a bit of the washi there, the handmade washi, and coloured in adhesive label and old book page. And then old document, really. It was the wedding document, that one from the mid-1800s or 1830s, I think it was. And then this was the envelope that was in my box there, and I covered it, made it into a pocket. Hopefully it's not all gluing in. Made a tag for it there. And then that's the reverse side. And then I attached a piece of journaling paper, printed out journaling paper, and then I made a big tag out of a piece of journaling paper. And I wrapped it around on the other side as well for a bit of interest. And that can then be stitched into a signature as part of your pages. So I thought that's a bit of fun. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed it. I love it's just funny. Everything sort of really goes together, doesn't it? I feel like it all sort of ties in together. That's not big enough. Probably one of these would be better in here. But anyway, I might make a specific one for that one. And that just glues down, you know, onto a page. And then it's a pocket. Really fun. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed myself. And I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.